Good morning, everybody. Today, I want to talk about competition and enemies because these are very important topics. Okay. First, competition. Myself, I'm not in competition with nobody but who I was yesterday because my only goal is to be a better person, to grow, but more connected with God. So, if other people are in competition with you, that's their problem, not yours. Don't ever give them the power to make you feel like you're in competition with them because you're not them and you don't live their life. And enemies, I don't understand when people try to tell me my enemies because they're not my enemy. I guess I'm their enemy because that's their mentality, not mine. So with God, we don't have any enemies. We have people who are going to persecute and try to discredit us and attack us, but we're really not their enemies. If they really opened up their minds and hearts and listened, we're really just trying to help other people because, like I said, we're not in competition with anybody. We want everybody to get there. Hopefully one day they'll get it, though. It's a part of growth, okay? The whole mentality has to change. You have to, I'm speaking for myself when I say you, I had to realize that this is my life and nobody else's. Nobody can control it. Nobody can tell me what to do, right? And the only thing I did was accept God and that He gave me all the instructions of how to live a good life, to prosper and be healthy and happy. It's really that simple, but the media, the government, everything has tried to corrupt us because I've shown you signs. You've seen them to where there's so satanic ritual in the award ceremonies, the beast of the air, right? And then the government, well, they have satanic symbols in the White House on the bills they sign. It's so easy to see all this that it's baffling. And ironically, they're not following separation of church and state, government, state. Like the government is a part of the state. They're not a separate entity. They're a part of the state. So they're not allowed to do that. But they do it. It makes no sense. And I have this picture where it said church approached the government and tried to make them. Yeah, I'm going to post that in my comments, a link to it so you can see it. It's everything I say is proved. I've done research. I've looked all these things up. And people try to discredit me and say that I'm making this up. I'm starting a propaganda. No, I always show facts to what I say because you'll never build trust or respect if you just say something without backing up your words. It's just pointless. Like that's all our government does. They're politicians. They're liars. And I don't know why they are, but because again, they're trying to keep everybody poor and become rich when it doesn't work like that, right? God made it so everybody can win. Everybody. There's no separation. Going back to bipartisan, right? Bipartisan. You can't pick one side. Well, if we go deeper with that, you can't be rich or poor. They make no sense to me. And the biggest factor in this is they took an oath to our Constitution to be public servants. Again, meaning that they took an oath to serve us, not to control us. Not to control us. They can't do that. That completely makes it so they need to be prosecuted for treason and kicked out of their positions because they don't deserve it. I don't know how else to say this stuff because I'm trying to reach everybody. That's why I over-explain, right? So like me over-explaining is not me like, oh, I have to prove this point. No, it's me trying to reach more people so they understand what I'm saying because I know like the Bible taught me like speak a different language. We're going to be hated on. We're going to be protested against everything. And that's okay, because when we speak from the heart through God, we reach more people. And it's just, we have to have the patience and just keep going, because God always makes a way. Have a good day, everybody.